What's up, guys? Aggie back again with the Baseball Prodigy in part 2 of our 3-part series about what can parents do in the college baseball recruiting realm to help their sons. Okay, so part 1, if you haven't seen it, was research. It's going to be right here, right? So you can click on that after you watch this great video. And part 2 is going to be support. Okay, so we think about that in a very ethereal way, like, of course I'm going to support my son, right? Why wouldn't I? But you have to understand something, that when you're talking about college baseball recruiting, it's going to be very specific to your son. There's going to be some general things. Hey, I can help you research a school like I talked about. We can go out and do all this other stuff. But let's say your son's fat. Yeah, and I said fat, right? He's out of shape. He has a bad diet. Honestly, that's on you, parents, okay? I'm the parent of 3 children. I'm responsible for their well-being, their health, and all this other stuff. So maybe your son's goal is to reach the college level and play college baseball, but he's out of shape. And maybe he's a decent player for his age group at 14, 15, 16 years old. But ultimately, long term, a college coach and a pro scout is going to look at him and go, man, that's a bad body. I can't do anything with that. And then they have a further conversation if they like the tools and they go, hey, man, tell me about, your diet. That's an appropriate question for a college to ask. They're going to be investing a ton of money in a potential college baseball scholarship for him. They need to know what his habits are on and off the field. So as a parent, I need to support that. So maybe I go out and I get with a dietitian or I get with a nutritionist specific to your son and say, hey man, I want to help you build lean muscle mass because I know that's going to help you on the field and I know it's going to help you with a healthier lifestyle. So this has long-term effects, right? Maybe your son, as I did growing up, maybe he struggles in algebra 2 and trigonometry and things like this. Like add, subtract, multiply, divide, boom, no problem. You add an X or a Y in there, I'm done. I'm toast, okay? So my parents, they supported me by getting me a math tutor, okay? Sometimes that was another student athlete. Sometimes that was, we had a gentleman across the way that was a math teacher. He was like, perfect, I'll be happy to. And instead of going to the latest showcase, right, let's invest real dollars in things that are gonna make a difference in your son's future, both academically, athletically, and long-term life skills. Maybe it's mental training, right? That's a big one. That's a huge one. People don't like to talk about that at dinner parties. They don't like to talk about, hey, my son struggles emotionally or mentally when he's in the box. Everybody wants to pretend that their kids have it all together. I get it. Parent of 3 kids. One's already in college, one serves in the military, one's a teenager, and then I've got a younger one coming up. All 3 of them have different needs, different strengths, different areas of improvement. I want to engage in all of them to support them as a parent, okay? So maybe we go out and we get a mental skills coach for 6 months and you go, man, that's going to be $1,000, $1,500. Who cares? Like, you're willing to go out and spend $400 on a bat, $300 on a glove, $100 on a pair of spikes, $5,000 on this thing, $4,000 on this select, but like on and on and on. But you can't spend $1,500 to make sure that your son is really prepared to take that next step into being a young man at the college baseball level, right? That's a huge thing, okay? So that's support. Maybe it comes back to just finding the right expertise. Maybe it's, hey, dude, I don't know anything about college baseball. I know it's your passion. I know it's your love, but I'm going to find you the right expert to help guide you along the way. Maybe that's Baseball Prodigy. It should be, but if it's not, right? You need to find the right expert to help guide your son along this path and help you as a parent. Be efficient with the processes, make good decisions around it, and that's all part of that support structure. So again, 3-part series, research, support, accountability. If you haven't seen the research one, again, click on it over here. You can watch that real quick. Support, this is a huge one as parents, okay? And next time we're going to touch on accountability. So thank you for the questions, and as always, let's elevate the game.